coding was hard until I learned these simple tricks. Have you ever stared at your code for hours trying to figure out what went wrong, only to feel completely stuck? I've been there too, wondering if coding was meant for me. But then I discovered a few simple tricks that turned everything around. Today, I'm going to share those tricks with you. Whether you're a beginner or struggling to level up, these tips will save you time, frustration, and make coding way more enjoyable. Let's dive in. Break problems into smaller pieces. The first trick is to break problems into smaller pieces. Imagine you're building a house. You wouldn't start with the roof, right? Similarly, in coding, break down your task into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you're building a login system, start with the basics. Create the input fields, validate the data, and then connect it to your database. Each small victory gets you closer to solving the big problem. Next up, learn how to Google properly. This might sound simple, but it's a game changer. Don't just type why my code doesn't work. Be specific. Copy and paste the exact error message or include key terms like the programming language and framework. Most coding problems have already been solved by someone else. Platforms like Stack Overflow, GitHub discussions, and even Reddit are treasure troves of solutions. Use them. Debugging like a detective. Here's a trick that saved me countless hours. Debug like a detective. Don't just stare at your code. Use print statements to check what's happening step by step. Even better, learn to use debugging tools. They let you pause your program, inspect variables, and see exactly where things go wrong. It's like having a magnifying glass for your code. Write pseudocode first. Here's a trick I wish I knew earlier. Before you write code, write pseudocode. This means outlining your solution in plain English, step by step. Pseudocode helps you organize your thoughts and reduces the chances of getting stuck. It's like a blueprint for your code. Take breaks to recharge. When you're stuck, sometimes the best thing you can do is take a break, walk away from your screen, grab a coffee, or take a nap. A fresh perspective can do wonders. Don't underestimate the power of a reset. Master documentation. Here's something most beginners avoid. Reading documentation. I get it, it's intimidating. But official docs are the most accurate source of information about a language. Start with examples and gradually dive deeper. The more you practice, the easier it gets to understand. Practice consistently. Finally, the most important trick. Practice, practice, and practice. The more you code, the more confident you'll become. Start small. Build a calculator, automate a task, or solve coding challenges. Every small win builds your skills and confidence. At the end of the day, coding is a journey. It's not about avoiding difficulties, but about learning to overcome them. With these tricks, you'll not only solve problems faster, but also start to enjoy the process. If this helped you, click the like button, share it with your fellow coders, and subscribe for more tips and tricks. Happy coding, and see you in the next video.